Once the sheet metal had been installed on our 65 Chevelle, the crew started making all the final connections to make this a running, driving car. One upgrade we made was the addition of a BeCool aluminum radiator, as this car is running a vintage air AC unit, and we didn't trust the original radiator to keep it cool on hot days idling in traffic. Now, just because a radiator is aluminum doesn't mean it's going to cool any better than a stock one. The BeCool unit offers increased cooling capacity thanks to its cross-flow design and the high fin count per inch in dual 1-inch cores. The tanks are hand-fabricated and artistically welded out of 80 thousandths thick aluminum, and all the stock connections are in place. BeCool actually guarantees at least a 20-degree reduction in coolant temperature with their radiators and specially formulated B coolant, so we're not expecting any high-temp issues with this car. We had previously fabricated a steel fan shroud to fit the original radiator, and were told that the BeCool unit is an exact size replacement, but of course we were a little skeptical about the fit. However, we were pleasantly surprised to learn the BeCool piece fit exactly in place of the stocker, and the installation didn't require any fabrication. Attached to the shroud is a Spall electric fan, which will automatically be turned on by a Spall coolant temperature switch, engaging at 180 degrees. The stock upper and lower radiator hoses slipped in place with no arguments, and the automatic transmission cooler lines threaded in place thanks to the supplied adapters on the radiator. An Earl's aluminum line clamp keeps the cooler lines separated and looking clean. When everything was tight, it was time to start adding coolant. The B coolant is a custom engine coolant designed to last 300,000 miles. It's compatible with any other color of coolant and doubles the BeCool manufacturer warranty on their radiators, so it just makes good sense to use. We had previously performed a break-in procedure on this engine in the bare chassis, so it was already full of royal purple break-in oil and ready to start. Okay, maybe put your foot down on the floor once and bring it back up. And start up. Once it lit off, you could hear the rocker arms clicking, signaling their need for adjustment. The Vintage Air front runner serpentine belt system worked smoothly, and the MagnaFlow pipes were rumbling. Once it was warm, we rechecked the fluid levels and filled the transmission with Royal Purple Max ATF. We later used a set of cut valve covers to adjust the valves, and the 65 was ready to move on its own power. Next time, our 65 Chevelle moves back into the paint booth for its final color and clear coats, and then it gets wet sanded and buffed to a perfect mirror shine.